Alex Ronsley, and welcome to another episode of The Week That Was. In this week's edition, we'll take you back to the weekend with a pair of games at home against the Victoria Grizzlies to wrap up the home portion of the pre-Christmas schedule. We'll also talk to Jordan Benton about his first ever BCHL goal, which he scored on Sunday afternoon against the Grizzlies. But first, Saturday night was Teddy Bear Toss night here at the Hat Parker Arena, and the fans in the stands eagerly awaiting the Kings' first goal.
Rings it around, and the Kings get a line change out there as Richardson skates onto the puck, the former Grizzly. Takes it behind the net. Out there with Scarth and Wire on this second unit. Dalrymple still on the ice. Looking to get off for Williams, and a shot there as Richardson rings it off the post. Benton to the point. Dalrymple one-time shot. Scores! Teddy Bear Toss goal. It's Craig Dalrymple's 15th of the season. Kings lead 1-0. And the ice is absolutely littered. Back to the point. Moran from Myron. Cross ice pass there intended for Murphy. Couldn't find him. So Murphy, Ten Van Holt, Moran at the point. One-timer shot. Scores! Tipped in front there from Robertson. As the Grizzlies on the board for the first time this season from the Kings. Robertson's 5th of the season. Crowd is quiet. It's 1-1. Pushed up against the glass there, and Dalrymple just forcing that puck out. Right in front of the Grizzlies bench, gets it to cross center. Now Dalrymple has to track back. Collins with the puck on his backhand, getting it knocked loose. Now centering feet. Ten Van Holt the shot. Phillips awkwardly down. Loose puck to the side of the net. It's in. They score. It's waved off though. Ten Van Holt celebrating. It's been waved off. He doesn't know it's being called off. Now that's loose in the corner as Murphy takes possession of it. Cross ice feed for Myron. Myron doesn't like what he sees, so turns back, although turns over the puck as Richardson intercepted that. Now coming off the blue line. Dalrymple dangling into the slot. Loose puck under the net. Wow, scores! Rockefeller will challenge, but he'll receive no audience as Tegan Wah batted the bouncing puck to the side of the net as Dalrymple's shot was high, came off the glass and back out in front. Kings back in this game, the spark that they needed. Tegan Wah scoring his 11th of the season. It's 2-2. Got a little bit of time, dodges a check, and then bounce pass off the glass. Ersic down on one knee, kept it in for a moment. Now Adair advancing. One-on-one into the attacking zone, trying to step around Gonzalez. Forced to the outside. Scores! Cohen Adair got enough on it to force a mistake from Garrett Rockefeller. Took it up high and rolled over his shoulder. Cohen Adair's 15th of the season. Kings lead 3-2. DeJong. Tried to chip it in, got his stick check just as that happened, and Williams will send it down, trying to unleash now Schuler. Daniel Schuler, partial break, Schuler the shot, scores! Beautiful heads-up play, unleashing Daniel Schuler on a partial breakaway. Schuler gives the Kings a 2-goal lead. It's 4-2 on Daniel Schuler's 12th of the season. Shoulder save by Phillips, sends it into the corner. 45 seconds left in the third period, and here come the Kings with the empty net. Matthew Scarth, game over. As Scarth with an empty net goal, his 8th of the season, and the Kings will skate away to a big 5-2 lead.
The fans didn't have to wait long for Craig Dalrymple's Teddy Bear Toss goal just 3 minutes into the contest, and goals from Cohen Adair, Tegan Wah, Daniel Schuler, and an empty net goal in the final minute of play from Matthew Scarth made it a big 5-2 victory for the Kings. Jamie Phillips picked up another winning goal to keep his goals against average for the season under 2 in a league-leading statistic. Now on Sunday afternoon, the Kings would face the Grizzlies once again at the Hat Parker Arena. This one, though, would be a much tougher contest.
Moran behind the net, battling there with Smith and Carmola. Round the boards, Schmeiser. Sends it back around behind the net. Moran wraparound attempt. Loose puck in front. Scores! Alex Holland finding a puck in the crease. The wraparound attempt might have come off Phillips' pad. Sat nicely right on Alex Holland's stick. His 9th of the season makes this a 1-0 Grizzlies lead. Off the boards to Scarth. Scarth just dumps it in off the glass, and he'll head in there. Tegan Wah is there first. Battling with Nolan DeJong. Trying to get a stick on it is Tegan Wah. Played it for a moment to Scarth and then got it back to Wah. To Scarth at the half boards. Point, Williams. Touch pass back to Scarth. Back to Williams. One-time shot from Williams. Loose puck in the slot. Benton scores! Jordan Benton's first BCHL goal ties this game up at 1. It's a power play goal. Cohen Adair, Daniel Schuler, and Mitch Ball out there as Tanner Cochran is out of the penalty box after his 5-minute fighting match. Ball to the point. Kept in there awkwardly but well by Brandon Smith. Carmola looking for his first goal. Side of the shot. That came off the post. Scores! Adair, I think, is the one that got it. Mitch Ball was around it as well. Kings lead 2-1. Lofted pass into the Kings' defensive zone. Found Craig Dalrymple. Fan on a stick and then fan on a shot, and then his stick broke. And Collins into the attacking zone. The shot scores. Oh, that is just bad luck for Craig Dalrymple as his clearing attempt failed when his stick broke. Grizzlies defenseman lost an edge behind, gave up possession of the puck. That was Robertson. Now they turn it over once again. Forbes in the attacking zone. Wire fresh off the bench. Centering pass off. Forbes didn't shoot. Dalrymple from the point. Scores! Craig Dalrymple fresh off the bench. Capitalizes on a sloppy defensive errors from the Victoria Grizzlies. Dalrymple, 16th of the season. Makes this a 3-2 game. Kings lead. De Jong stops at center. He ran into Shinkarik and Tidy. Shinkarik comes off and Neal comes on as Collins shot scores. Against the run of play, the Grizzlies come back. It's a power play goal with 14 seconds left. Something really made out of nothing. Collins is second of the game, second of the season, second in the BCHL. It's a 3-3 game. Moran goes to the point. Gets the draw from Robertson to Moran. Give and go to Robertson. Back to Moran. To Robertson. Beginning to close down. Moran switches with Robertson. Still on the puck. Moran looking for a shot. Scores! Game over. The Grizzlies come back and steal one here at the Hat Parker Arena.
The Kings pick up a single point with the overtime loss to the Grizzlies. A 4-3 result with goals from Jordan Benton, Craig Dalrymple and Cohen Adair. Now, Jordan Benton scored his first BCHL goal on Sunday afternoon. It was the first goal the Kings scored during the game. And I caught up with him afterwards to talk about the big achievement. Jordan, congratulations. Your first BCHL goal. It must be nice to get that one out of the way.
Yes, very much. Dad and brother were actually in town, so it was good to get that one in.
Talk us through how it kind of came about.
On the power play, came up to Chris. He threw it on net. I went around to the back door almost, and the puck came to my stick, and I just had the open net, so I kind of threw it in the back of the net. And
how much practice have you been doing in terms of playing that power play point or being more offensive in your game?
That's what getting used to the game, and now that I've got used to the speed and everything, working on the offensive talents and stuff like that. So every time in practice, just at the end of the practice, just working on those fine little skills to try and get the puck in the back of the net. So,
is it something in the back of your mind that you're kind of saying, hey, you know what, I haven't scored yet, or is it kind of just you don't really know until you actually do it?
It was bugging me a little bit, but I felt like I've been playing good for the last couple of games, so I knew it would eventually come, but it was glad to get it off my back and kind of relax now and see how hockey goes from now on.
I remember you and I spoke on the road a couple of months back, and I told you thought you'd been playing phenomenal, and you said, yeah, I'm really starting to adapt to the game. Just how has that been going for you? How do you feel you've adapted to the BCHL level?
It was a big difference coming out from Ontario, and took a couple of games, get used to the speed, get used to the players, the heads-up plays, but now I felt like I've on top of it, and I understand how fast the puck's going to come and everything like that. I felt like now I can progress and try and be one of the top defensemen on the team kind of thing. So,
not to take away from the moment, but it's a little disappointing not to be able to skate away with a win during the game. Just your comments from the game on Sunday afternoon.
No, we just couldn't get that W with that tripping penalty in the overtime. I thought we might be able to kill it, but it was just they had a good power play, and they have a good couple of guys that can put the puck in the net, and that cost us the game pretty much, giving them opportunities to put the puck in the net. So,
next home action for the Kings comes up Saturday, December 31st against the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. It's a 5 o'clock start with the New Year's Eve party going after the game. Next action for the Kings comes up Wednesday when they're in South Surrey Arena to face the Eagles, a 7 o'clock start. Then on Friday night, it's over to the LEC against the Langley Rivermen before an interior swing, Penticton Saturday night, and Salmon Arms Sunday afternoon. That wraps up the pre-Christmas schedule for the Kings. We'll be back next week with another edition of The Week That Was with highlights from that 4-game road swing. Until next week, from the Kings dressing room, I'm Alex Rodman.